Hellcat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to probably the final episode of Mitch and Mike's Snowmobile Adventure for the winter 2021. We're up in Gaylord, Michigan for the weekend. It's the end of February right now. The snow is decent up here, but this is probably going to be it. Well, we've been getting a lot of warmer weather. Just wanted to take the time to say thank you to everybody, all of our subscribers and viewers. We've had a really fun season. Mike's got the 2019 Indy EVO, and I bought the 2021 600 Skidoo 600, the EFI one. Couple of things that we've done this year, you guys. Mike's 12, and he's a pretty aggressive rider. He rides motocross in the summer, so the Indy EVO with that speed limiter on it. There's a guy online on YouTube that has a video how to bypass that speed limiter by unhooking a wire. I'm not going to go into any details. You can search that. I did it, and the sled absolutely performs better. It does not limit it at 50 miles an hour anymore. We didn't do anything with the gearing or anything else that Polaris kit involves. Suspension's the same. It's still a great sled for Mike. We studded it. We put 96 studs in it, and we got some new carbides on the way that got lost in the mail, but we're going to put on 6-inch Trailblazers for the front of it, so a little bit better traction. If you can notice my sled back here, I added the 1+1 seat with the backrest that you can take off, so Mama can ride with us, which is pretty fun. We took a little ride today. Mom did with us. We had a blast. Mike, what are you thinking about your Indy EVO now with the studs and the limiter unhooked?
I can't really see a difference with the studs, but I like how it goes faster because before I like going faster than 50, and I didn't like how it just automatically RPMs started going down at 50 miles an hour, so now I can go faster.
Yeah, that sled handles really good in the trails, folks. It's not like we're ramming the trails at 70, 80 miles an hour anyways, but from point A to point B coming in and out of the corners and you got it, this thing is way more responsive now, and it does not bog at 50 like it used to. So one simple step from that video, and it actually worked. We're going to get hopefully today, we're going to get a shot of the speedometer. We're going to try to make a couple of lake runs, see what we can get on there so I can show you exactly the speed that this thing will do with that unhooked. But for the meantime, I wanted to say thank you everybody for watching. Tune in for spring and summer fishing and motocross. Summer's on the way, baby.
We're going for the championship.
All right. All right, everybody. We are officially back from our trip in Gaylord. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about Mike's Indy EVO. This is a 2019 Indy EVO. We bought it as a new leftover this year. Currently, Mike has now got 700 miles on it, so we had a pretty good season riding. One thing that I noticed when we first got it, a couple of times after that, Mike kept saying, it's not fast enough, it's not fast enough. So he would take my 600 for a ride, and we would do that back and forth. Well, there's a guy on the internet that shows how to bypass the limiter on this Evo, so I did it step by, and it's super easy. Search the YouTube and you'll find that on there. Very easy. I was going to try to get a video of the speedometer, but going across the lake I couldn't because it was too shaky, my camera. But I did alongside of Mike with my Skidoo side by side. We were going across the lake and we hit 70 miles an hour, and I was side by side with him and we were going. So it does make a big difference. We did put the 96 studs in it, and it hooked up a little bit better. This whole entire trip, Mike never said, Dad, can I ride the 600? Dad, can I ride the 600? Dad, can I ride the 600? He didn't do that this time. He stayed on the Evo and he had a blast. Mike, what's your impressions now after riding it the weekend with that limiter unhooked?
It's funner.
A lot better?
Yeah, and I can actually keep up with you.
He can keep up a little bit better on the trails. It's got some more zip. Overall, another nice thing is Mom even got on the Evo this weekend and took it for a ride. She really enjoys it, don't you, Mom? Shake the camera if you do. Yes. So the Indy EVO is an absolute all-around fun sled for everybody. I do have some video that I'll attach to this of Mike ripping around in a little power line, and that shows what that limiter on hook. But so if you're interested, if your kid's not ready for it, don't do it. But if you're an adult and you want a little bit more juice, Google that or search that video, and it's super easy to do it. The guy was fantastic. I'm not going to attach a link to that. You can look for it. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody again. This is going to be our last snowmobile video of the season. Looking forward to spring and summer motocross and salmon fishing, potentially some more walleye fishing too. So more videos to come from Mitch and Mike's Fun Adventures. Keep it real. One thing I want to end this with, just like your mother used to tell you, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. If you want to like us, subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.
A little bit of air, a little wheelie.
God.